Thank God.
Backrooms coming up.
The problem is you actually had to look that up.
I know. I wanted to
growl.
verify. It was more just being
Like you
cautious.
didn't know that
I
sharks
knew
don't
it,
It's
but I
growl?
underwater. There is no sound underwater.
They're
I know,
not
but-
tigers.
But
A tiger in
dolphins
Africa?
make noises. Welcome everybody to another episode of Distillery Movie
Oh,
Midnight.
Jesus.
Because it's Backrooms. I did it backwards, like yeah. So actually, I should be looking this way and just be like,
No, you shouldn't.
I'm one of your hosts, Logan Lynch,
I'm another of your host, Bart Price.
I'm the guy in the end, Lon fucking Black.
and we have a special guest here.
Oh, we
today.
do.
We
Well,
do.
Who is
I
it?
didn't notice that.
Who is it? She
We should've-
looks.
we-
She looks a
You know,
little like
if we did some
you.
editing, we could add like eyes to her,
Yeah.
so like she could be.
Oh yeah, still there.
Yeah, just go like this.
Wow.
And your name is?
Mini Lynch. Yeah.
There you go.
So let me say, at least it's good to have somebody who looks like you that's more intelligent than you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I got the same ACT score as him, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
it's not very much more intelligent on that level.
Okay. So we watched the movies. We
Yes, we did.
all watched the movie.
Wait, did we say who we are? Like, what, did we say this is the show? Did
Yes,
we do
he did
Did we
that.
do
Where
all
have you
that?
been? I was
I'm
looking that
drunk.
way.
I'm
And
not
all this-
paying
You
attention.
did your bit.
Did I say my thing?
Yes, you did. You even clapped.
Well, I could have clapped.
Yeah.
I'd give the clap to all of you guys, didn't I?
No.
Never share a bottle with someone.
Anyway, we watched Backrooms. We all watched Backrooms, 2026, the movie that everyone's been talking about, and we will be reviewing that in a little while after we do the more important thing, and
For us grown-ups.
and that is drink.
Mia, what'd you bring?
I got Liquid Death. I've actually never had one. This is a sparkling water.
Hold on.
So liquid.
You've never had liquid death?
No.
And I didn't have a monster. I've never had a monster until
So
this year.
Really?
this one is their. It's like their version of soda. So it's
Yeah.
almost
But
like
that's,
their
is
7
that the
Up.
lime one?
Yeah, it's called Severed Lime.
This is what got me into liquid death.
Really?
I
Okay.
love the lime one.
Yes.
All right, give me a rating,
I will.
1 to 5. You got any? You got? Does she have these?
Yeah,
She has.
But we'll do it when we do the drink.
So yeah,
Oh,
you
I
get we got
give
the
us
big
some-
boy drinks
give
coming
us some
out. She's got
alcohol.
hers.
I got
Oh
mine.
my God, you people!
And,
Okay,
it's good, and she's
All
gonna
right.
have it in one of
I'll
our.
have it in
Oh,
a
sip.
fancy drink.
Yes.
I cannot
Yes.
explain.
Sippo.
Probably shouldn't be doing
I
that.
Watch I cannot explain how excited I am about this.
Okay.
I was explaining a little bit to work about early on before you showed up because you're always late.
Yeah.
About
That was my fault.
this particular thing. I was at a wedding, my cousin's kids getting married. I'm at the wedding, talking to one of my cousin's kids, different kids, who's big into bourbon, knows we have a podcast. He comes up to me and he's asking, he says, "Hey, I found this bourbon. He wants to talk bourbon." He's like, "I found this bourbon. I'm really excited about it. It's my favorite of all time. I got to get it. My dad told me that I got to buy it, and, like buy a couple bottles and save it as an investment." I'm like, "Wow, what is this?" And he named it, and I thought, wait a minute, that's a pretty common bourbon. Are you sure it's really worth saving for? He goes, "Yeah, but," he goes, "it's not the basic, it's this special off thing."
Oh.
I'm like, okay, all right. I haven't had it, but I have had the other iterations, the other expressions of that maker's bourbon.
Okay.
But this is one I've never heard of. I didn't know it existed.
Oh.
But it doesn't sound overly special. Why would you treat it that way? He goes, "It's the best bourbon I've ever had in my life."
Oh.
I said, okay.
Jack Daniels 101.
You've had it? No, it's not. So anyway, long story short, I thought, okay, I haven't had it, but this guy, and it wasn't him and his cousin, was also my other nephew, I guess, was also really big on this. But it's based on one that we've had. We've had Russell 10-year.
Did you buy the 13-year?
No.
I was gonna say money bags over here.
We're talking about earlier.
No.
One sucker's going to buy the 13-year.
This is Russell Single Barrel.
Oh, I have seen that.
Okay, let's get it. Let's let the crowd see it.
It's very dark.
Russell
Actually, Russell's 10
Russell
is,
Reserve
is pretty dark.
Single
Yeah, but it doesn't
barrel.
seem that dark, does it?
No. Okay, so let me explain about this one. Is the big difference with this one is single barrel, right? So there's no age statement. However, the blend in this one is barrels that are typically 8 or 8 to 12 years old.
So you're saying we could get this without getting 13? It could possibly be a 12.
This is my goal. Although I will say, the whole 13, I was right there with work and like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. That you 3 years older and you charge 200, what was it?
210.
210.
210. Let me tell you, this is not 210. Now,
We'll guess that later.
so it is 110 proof though.
Oh.
So look at me, it's already like, I'm driving home. Okay. So the Wild Turkey, this is Wild Turkey, obviously we know that. Jimmy and Eddie Russell, father and son, came up with this one. A lot of them. The difference with this one is it's aged in the deepest char barrel. They call this a number 4 alligator char. They call it an alligator char. Does anybody can guess why they call it an alligator char?
They put an alligator inside.
No.
Oh.
I was really hoping you would know that. Because when you char the inside of a barrel, it looks like alligator scales.
Oh,
It's so charred, it looks like
Yes,
alligator
that makes
scales.
that makes sense. It does
Okay.
make sense.
So that's the number 4 alligator char.
You could have called it snake charlotte. Because it's probably the same look as
Diamondback.
like snakes.
So it's literally the most aggressive charred barrel level you can have.
Okay.
This is
So it's the most aggressive.
This is
char.
aggressively
Now-
charred.
Yeah.
So,
Arr.
oh my
It's
God.
the pirate char.
Ooh,
They should have called it
pirates,
pirate char.
that ties into the whole movie.
Thank
What the
you.
hell? Okay.
Did that on purpose.
Okay. So, Wild Turkey normally barrels their profit lower proof than most other people do, right? So, Wild Turkey barrels them like 110 to 115 is what they put in the barrel at, which is low proof than other ones do much higher than that, 120, 125 into a barrel. Okay. But the char is so heavy that it would knock it down a lot anyway. So, Russell Reserve Single Barrel does 110 proof. It's the favorite target for retailers because it's a private barrel. No two bottles are quite identical. This is one of those floating things. You can get this one, you guys can go buy from another store and compare it, and it could be completely different.
So then your cousin, nephew, buying 2 of them doesn't matter.
If he buys them from the same store, they're the same blend,
Might
most
not.
likely.
Because they'll be the same lot.
Yeah.
Because the same lot. But I'm very excited because he praised it up and down over the 10-year. He's had the
So
10
what that means is we could actually keep reviewing this
Yes.
and have a different score
Yes.
each
So
time.
we should wait. Do we need information like barrel age?
But is
or
it-
barrel?
does it say like
It is that. So I've given you, it's
ABN
110.
no, but does it have like a lot number on it?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
kind of like Voyage 20,
no,
24.
it does not. It does not.
Good call.
It does not. All it is single barrel, 110 proof, 55% alcohol. And it's a blend of 8 to 12-year-old. This blend mash.
Okay. Oh, here comes the pop.
Oh,
Nice,
that's probably the
nice,
best one of the evening.
That-
I mean,
He's serious. I agree. I agree
Honestly,
with
the others were pretty light and
Yeah.
feminine.
We're like,
Okay.
that was a good pop.
we even had a fake one.
And look at how dark, by the way.
Yeah, it's very dark.
It's a straight, which means there is no added color.
But I do think that's a similar color to the
We
regular
had to
10.
bring this out on Pride Month.
Oh.
I
No,
don't-
it's July now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
We're out of bright. Smart. See,
See?
that's why you brought her.
That's why I brought her.
We can rip on Sinister again.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not going to let Mia smell. She can smell.
Oh, you want to smell it?
I could.
Yeah.
She can smell.
Why, do you smell it from here?
Yeah.
They all smell the same to me.
They all smell the same to me. So
Let's
when
pop.
she
Well, I haven't
becomes
had
of age, we're gonna have to bring her
Oh
on.
my
board.
God.
You know what we need to do?
I smell so much.
We
Of course,
should do.
in mine.
When she
What?
becomes of age, we should have her and the other other two sit in as us every once in a while.
Who's the other two?
Your other two?
Well, we can also do
My kids?
We can
Yes.
but we can,
He's got kids.
we can also do Niles because Niles.
Hello.
Is,
Well, I was thinking women because women probably would bring in more viewers.
well, you could do Niles.
Okay.
Sorry, Niles.
Oh.
There's a joke
No.
there I will refrain from because
So-
he's your child.
So you could, well,
he's just
or
a lightweight.
I still think we should have.
I-
We just start incorporating food.
Let's show the label. Let's show the
Oh,
label. Even though
wow.
it's a
That's
Russell,
just-
but it is a
Turn
Russell.
the other way.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I
speaking.
can never get that right. It is
Wow.
a single barrel. This is the whole deal. It's a single barrel.
So I didn't mention this before, but I have to mention this because I recently had to go to the East Coast. Met some friends out at a restaurant. We were drinking, and they said, "Oh, you like whiskeys?" I said, "Yes." And they said, "Well, what kind of whiskey would you like? We have pretty much everything." I said, "Can I get Four Roses?" I said, "Sure." So and one of the people made fun of me for suggesting Four Roses, and I said,
What they
Because they're
make fun
not
of you?
educated.
"Because she, yes, she did.
She.
Is a she.
Yeah. Say no. Say
She
no.
was so here.
Nudge, nudge,
Oh,
wink, wink.
Wait, it gets
Tell
worse.
her,
Wait,
tell her.
it gets worse.
Blood back.
What she was drinking was Jameson's.
Oh.
Oh, well.
And so I said, I will take an actual whiskey, and I want. Yeah, and
Jameson isn't whiskey.
No. But so I said, so anyway, so.
And did she
they
have it
bring-
on the rocks?
Yeah. No, it
no,
was straight. They
no.
wanted
Okay.
to do shots. and I was
Mixed
like,
with a
"Oof."
Coca-Cola.
Yes.
probably.
So
And
anyway, so
RC color.
So they
right,
bring-
RC.
they bring the glass. The guy sets it down. It was a different person than my waiter. And I spilled. And
I've been
so
spilling all night.
I
feel
so
bad.
I take a sip. And I'm like, okay, that's not bad. I'm like, it's got a much bigger burn than I remember Four Roses having.
Yeah.
Something didn't seem right. So I sat there for a second. I'm like, all right. And I kept drinking. I'm like, all right, I'll just. Well, then our waiter comes up and goes, "Did they tell you? I'm sorry. It's actually Maker's Mark. It's not Four Roses."
And
And
you
I
go-
was like,
And you go,
and I go, son of a bitch. I actually could tell the difference.
and you say not even vaguely the same.
Yeah.
But,
And I go,
but I'm proud of you because a lot of people
Yes.
wouldn't say anything, wouldn't be in it.
no, I was like,
wouldn't even go
I
like,
knew
oh, something's
didn't-
wrong.
something
Yeah.
felt off. And it was
Yeah.
like more the burn that caught me because I'm like, I don't remember Four Roses having that. And so that was just interesting. to me.
You know what?
So I'm learning.
It's your educated palate, my
Yeah.
friend.
And
What was the
liquid
using
death. Oh, then we got to get a liquid
Yes.
death over here. So let's no, go ahead and drink, and then we'll do our
Go ahead and drink.
drink it off. Shots,
The
shots.
burn is a lot stronger at the first sip.
It is.
That's why we go 3 in. We got to get past that burn.
Oh,
You got to get past that burn too, man.
Yeah. The carbonation.
The bubbles.
Carbon.
The-
carbonation.
Let the bubbles sink in.
Yeah.
All of a sudden she's like, I'm good now.
No, it'll probably be more of a burp than rather out than in.
Yep.
Woo!
Smelling this though, it's like
Well,
it's
honestly-
not. It's unassuming
So let's say,
for that burn, right?
for those
Like,
of you who don't know, we do record several episodes at a time. So we've had,
don't give away our
the-
secrets.
in the past 3 bourbons we've had, whiskeys we've had, have been all standard proof, 90.
Yeah.
We're jumping to 110 on this.
Yeah. Anyway, let's
We're gonna
yeah,
rate- I'm only 2 sips.
Yeah, I'm only 2.
get
What
on
are you
with it.
at? What are you at?
Probably at least 3.
At least you have no idea.
I stopped counting a while ago. What I need is like a piece of string.
Yeah.
That- that-
Every time you
All of a
sip,
sudden he's just marking
take
his
off
arm like,
the-
Piece of string.
I dare you to do the aeration.
You
on
just keep
this one.
adding.
Do the.
Oh,
I
I'm gonna
agree.
try it. I'm gonna try it.
Are you?
Oh my god, I can already know it's gonna burn.
Okay, second burn is definitely much less.
Much less.
Much less.
But
Well,
Promise.
don't talk too much. We got
okay.
No, we're just talking about the
Okay.
burn.
But you're reviewing.
Party till
You're
I die.
reviewing it.
With my head held high. I probably don't. You know that one? Okay. No.
She's not even going. Yes, Dad.
Right,
Yes,
right.
I do know that.
Right.
Sometimes.
Whoa!
Do
Do a sizzler. I'm calling it sizzler. I don't care.
Mm.
Do a sizzler.
Sizzler's good. I have 3 sips in, so now I'll do a sizzler. I'm afraid. But I'll
There's
do
something in there that I did
one. Mark
not.
won't do it. He's a pussy. He won't do it at all.
I am.
All right.
I don't know.
Hold on. I'm 3 sips, fast 3 sips. I got to let that settle before I.
Yeah,
do
so
a
yeah,
sizzler.
you let it settle before you do, because that
Okay.
sticks around for quite a while afterwards. Sorry for the dead air, but we'll keep it going. Yes. Oh yeah. It'll put hair on your chest. But
Holy shit! The flavor.
yes. Did you? Now I'm going to ask this because this is not playing into anything. Did you get caramel?
No.
Oh.
I feel like I was eating a cherry the whole fucking
See,
time.
I got caramel. Like,
Oh, it was all
try
cherry.
it. Try Sizzler. We need Sizzler.
All cherry.
Sizzler. I'm calling it Sizzler. I don't care.
All cherry. Come on, get that air. Come on. You
Yeah,
pussy.
it's gonna. Yeah,
What is it?
no.
Come
It's,
on.
I don't
Come
blame
on.
him. It's very.
Come on. Oh, it hurts, but you know
What was the first thing? Like, not the burn, but
I was
flavor-wise?
all cherry. I felt like I
all
was
caramel.
eating cherries.
I'm going to go with him.
Really?
Yeah. I hate cherry.
It's cherry.
Caramel.
But he hates
I hate cherry.
You hate cherry. Well, yeah, that's probably why you just.
Not cherry.
Oh, I was like, wow, caramel, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit.
No,
I get the caramel.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I don't taste any kind of sweetness there.
Mm.
I get all sweet. I get a lot of sweetness.
It's still hurting my mouth.
Oh, that was
All
a
right.
killer.
I got mine.
We've done this before.
So,
In case you're not familiar, if you have whiskey in your mouth and then you
Breathe in
breathe in
with
some
the
air
and then
without
swallow.
choking yourself,
Trap
and
the
then
water
swallow,
there.
the flavor heightens, but so does the kick. So just be prepared for that.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's potent. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you angry?
Are you okay?
Would you like to?
I'm ready.
Are you angry because you had to suck in cherries?
I had to suck my cherries.
I bet you did. All right.
Go.
1,
2,
3.
4.
Ooh, good.
Bam.
All right.
Wait. Okay. So, Mia,
Mia gave
Minnie Lynch.
3.5 for the
That is the
Liquid
liquid
Death.
death
liquid death.
severed line.
Severed line.
Severed line. Logan gives the Russell's. What was it again?
It was a single barrel.
Single barrel. Sorry, single barrel. 3.
Warwick also gave it a 3.
Okay.
Lon gave it a 4.
Okay.
Fucking hey. This one kicked me in the dick. This was. Sorry, man.
Taking a cat.
This was.
Oops. She's hurt way.
I know. I still feel the need to apologize.
I know.
Saying that in front of a young lady, I feel bad about saying it.
I don't have manners.
But
I got that.
holy
He doesn't care when he
crap.
speaks like that in front of us.
Dude, all right, so look, this is not the best bourbon in the world. This is not, I've had other bourbons and lots of scotches that are better, but the point is, this made a big difference over the 10-year for me.
Really? Okay. Okay.
This made, I'm not
Do we
talking
still
like
have the
9
10-year?
days, because I think the 10-year I gave,
Probably.
you know
We
what?
may need to do a side by side.
Hold on, what did I give the 10-year?
3.1.
I gave it
Look
a
at
3.1. You already
Wow.
looked that up?
He did that on that fast website that we have.
Actually, you gave it a 3.
I gave it,
sorry.
I gave the Russell's
Whoa, whoa,
10-year
whoa,
a
hold on.
3.
I take it back. You gave it a 3. I gave it a 3.2. You gave it a 3.1.
Okay. This, I think, is better than the, then I'm on point saying this is better than the
So
Russell
before we go
10-year.
any further, price. Let's discuss price.
Yes.
All right, all right, all right.
Price of the bourbon.
So based on the fact that you can regularly get Russell's 10 under $40, like pretty much anywhere.
Is it under 40 or
Yeah, it's $39.99.
39?
Yeah. I had a guy, I was at Binny's not too long ago, and there was a guy, I mean, it was stocked, full of Russells. And this guy stood there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm looking at other shit. And all of a sudden, he finally looks to one of the employees and goes, do you have more Russells? The guy goes, we have a bunch out there. And he goes, but I'm looking for more. And the guy's like, oh, we might have a couple in the back. And then, like, I didn't hear the rest of the
Yeah,
conversation.
35
So, like,
bucks.
I don't know if he bought all the bottles that were out because it was fully stocked. So there's like at least 6, 8 bottles there. Oh, well, I'm like, okay. I mean, I agreed with him. I'm like, if you got the money, go for it. But
Costco had it the other day for like $34.
Yeah. It's 30 on a regular basis, $35
that's insane.
for Russell 10-year.
Yeah.
So
So-
I think this is $45.
$45.
I'm going to go with 54.
54.
54.99. I have no idea why that popped in my head, but Mia, if you had to guess.
47. I don't know.
Hilarious.
All right. But what would you pay for it?
What would I pay for it? I'd go 50.
I think $50.
It's just like, sure, whatever they said.
Yeah.
This bottle was $69.99.
Okay.
No?
No.
Sounds as
No.
bad.
I would rather
No.
just go get a Russell's 10. And I'd rather get a Russell's 10 and do a Sizzler on my own.
I will say this. So I
It's good.
like this better than the 10-year. I would not pay that amount of money.
So
Just over the
would you recommend to your nephew then buying 2 bottles of this?
I would tell him he's naive and he needs to learn a little bit more about bourbons and price points, because higher proof does not mean it's a better bourbon.
So-
Would you want to tell him then to buy this
He's an idiot.
and hang on to that, but then buy a regular Russell's 10 at the
Listen,
regular price?
listen.
Never open that one and then keep that as a.
Listen, I've fallen into the naivety of, oh, I better buy 6 bottles of the Russell 10 because it's going to be gone.
And you're
now
already
I have
through
3
3.5
bottles
of
Russell
them.
10,
So-
which I had 3 bottles. I'm down to 1 bottle now
See?
because
Yeah.
I love it and I keep drinking it.
Yeah.
But it's a great price point for a 10-year bourbon.
So here's what I'm going to say is, to me,
Thank you for coming, everybody.
We'll see you next week. So don't worry about this guy.
to me, whilst I think this has all of the same notes of the Russell 10-year. So I like the underlying flavor of it. I think the flavor is enhanced a little bit by
Yeah.
the heat,
Yeah.
but the heat then takes it the other way round. This is like
Oh, you think it degrades the flavor?
this is like Indiana Jones. It's like, you get the heat that makes you go 1 step forward, but like the heat then takes you 2 steps back.
So
Okay.
you would call this
Okay.
the Kalima version.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to go with more of the, what's her
No,
name?
it's raw.
Singer
It's like,
did that. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Oh,
2 steps back.
Jesus.
It's like
I disagree with you on a certain level. I love the flavor of this so much, and even when I do the, what did you call it? The gurgling? The
Sizzler.
sizzler. When I do a sizzler with that,
I think that's already incorporated.
flavors,
It probably is.
no, sizzlers are,
I was gonna say they're gone now.
Yeah, they're gone. They're
Really?
out of business.
Yeah.
The restaurant?
We
There's
go
no
to
sizzler?
Sizzler.
No! Where do you find a sizzler? Do you see
I
one
haven't
around
seen
here?
a Ponderosas are right along
They have
with
great
it.
Ponderosa's been
garlic
gone
bread.
for decades, longer than Sizzler.
They have great garlic bread.
Sizzler or Ponderosa?
Sizzler.
Remember
Great garlic-
Ponderosa? Ponderosa was good.
Texas Roadhouse?
That's still around.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
the point is, the flavor of this is incredible, and the proof even makes it. It's wonderful all on its own. The problem comes in with that it's $70.
Yes.
When you got the Russell 10-year for $40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$34.99 or whatever. Apparently.
This is delicious. It's fantastic to me, but it's just not worth.
It's
the
not
extra-
twice as good.
Exactly.
Russell's 10.
It's not worth the price point they're asking.
Is this more of like them knowing, hey, what we got is a good thing. Don't mess with the Russell's 10. Everything else, try it out. Charge as much as we want. See what sticks, and then
Maybe.
hey, but we're not fucking with the Russell's 10, right? Like maybe they're trying. It's a marketing thing of hey, do not mess with Russell's 10
Right.
because that's our bread and butter. But everything else, let's charge an arm and a leg so that we can make up for.
As a very wise man once told me,
It was me.
his name was Warwick Price. He said, if somebody's willing to pay $40, surely they're willing to pay $35. And if they're willing to pay $35, surely they're willing to pay $65. And I think that's exactly what they're doing, is they're saying, ooh, single barrel, let's see how much we can get away with.
Yep. Use the name.
Use the name. We know how popular the 10-year is.
Yeah.
We can't exactly raise that too much. So let's put out a single barrel and say, wow, well now that's worth $30 more.
Because
And it's not.
and it is the classic marketing thing, right? You know, it's like you go, for every 100 customers we have of Russell's 10, there's going to be 5 that are going to buy the single barrel at that price.
Oh.
And
But
so so we only make so much of it
Yep.
to account for that 5%
Sure.
of that's going to buy it. And so we've just sold out of all of the ones.
So you would still probably buy, well, I mean, you already obviously did, but you would buy a bottle, but you just wouldn't be buying 2. It
Yeah.
would just be, you know what,
Yeah.
I'm going to take this. This is
Now
going to
that I've tasted it, I would have a bottle.
We're done talking.
I will have this bottle in house. It's delicious. And again, I will say this I consider better than the Russell 10 year, but not worth the money they're asking for it. So I'll just buy. Yeah,
By the way,
there's a lot of
that's the guy that
motorcycles.
does. No.
No.
That's the guy in the diesel truck that thinks it's really funny to do the wheel spins. I guarantee if I look in the camera, there's
He's
like
doing a burnout.
a wheel, yeah, burnout.
You might not hear this, but we're in a building, second floor, Main Street outside, where people like to rip their hot rods or, I don't know, muscle
Whatever.
cars.
It's
Yeah.
just a fucking truck. It's just
Yeah.
it's so damn annoying.
On that note,
Yeah.
we need to find out about Liquid Death.
Yes,
So
It was pretty good.
give us the deets on Liquid
I'm
Death.
experienced on Liquid Death
Right.
lime.
Okay.
What did
That's
you give
my
it? A
favorite Liquid
You
Death.
gave it
I
a
gave
three-
it 3.5.
3.5?
I think I disagree with you.
Okay.
I think that should have been a 4.5.
Okay,
I-
go on.
I don't like sparkling water, so that could be.
Then why'd you
bias.
get a Liquid Death?
I gave it to her, so I was like, you don't need alcohol, so
I-
maybe something I have.
It's still pretty good for a sparkling water. It has flavor for a
Yeah.
sparkling water, which
Yeah.
I like.
It's
It's-
intended to be like
I don't like sweet
their
stuff.
7-Up.
I like
Right.
sweet stuff. That's where
You
I'm-
gotta shake
It's
it.
like
You gotta
to me,
shake
it's
it.
like a watered down 7-Up.
Yes.
Well, of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the
With Liquid Death water.
With right. I think it was pretty good though. I would definitely buy it again. I'd drink it again.
Yeah.
But
I almost always have a Liquid Death severed lime in my fridge.
Dang. Do you
But-
do you mix anything with it, like alcohol?
No,
Okay.
but I don't like sweet.
Mm.
So this is not sweet, so I like that.
Yeah.
But you
Classic.
like sweet.
yeah, I still think it's pretty decently sweet. It's not like overly sweet,
Okay.
but it's
Sweet.
So it's
It's
missing
enough.
saccharin.
Death lime or that's last
Little
week.
reference
That's last
back to-
week.
Two weeks.
Or the week, 2 weeks, 2
2
weeks. Wait up, you're old.
Hey.
So, right? You know this. So, Liquid Death lime or Starry.
Starry Night.
Starry's good, but they're on like the same level to me.
Ooh.
Like
One's super sweat, one's not.
Just Starry's also kind of not. It's like more
This
watered
is
down.
this is the person.
What?
This
I-
is the person that drinks Baja Blast. So.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't even like Baja Blast
hey,
that
bro.
much. I was just
Yeah,
craving it that
bro.
one time. One time.
Well, I should
What?
say she drinks Monster.
I
energy
do like
drinks.
monsters. Like,
So
Yeah, your monster's
So
good,
sweet.
but
Monster's
it's
sweet.
probably
That's
like,
why
you like
'cause
sugar.
needs to be up here. Yeah.
All
I
right,
have a very big sweet tooth.
all right,
Very,
all right.
yeah.
So on the lime side of sodas, what are you looking for? And by the way, it's pop, not soda. On
Same
the lime side of pop, what do you like?
It's not pop. It's soda.
It's pop.
It's soda.
What the fuck?
What
You
if I
from
just start
England or
calling it-
some shit?
No, I'm from everywhere else in the
In
world.
California.
It's just called
California is its
Yeah,
own
there you
country.
go.
carbonate.
Sodium
Oh, yeah.
bicarbonate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care for lime as much. Like that's the most
The
basic
fuck did you
flavor.
get lime for that mean?
That was my
That was
fault.
the only one. I don't know.
drank the other one that was like Dr. Pepper.
I don't
Oh, I
like
like
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper
Pepper.
either.
Yeah, you would probably.
I'm a
I mean,
pepper,
it's not
you're a pepper,
bad.
we're a pepper.
Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?
I think my my favorite soda is my favorite lime like
Pop.
pop thing.
No, soda.
Whatever it is.
Ignore
My
this
favorite
kid.
Sprite. My favorite will always be Sprite.
Yeah, yeah.
Coke.
Yeah, yeah.
Coke
No,
is
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
I was always more
Are
of a
you-
Sprite kid. People made fun of me because I
love
didn't drink
Sprite.
Coke. I
And that's
drank
because
but I
Sprite.
also like the Sprite flavors. Like they recently had a strawberry kiwi one. That was
Oh? No, dude, that sounds too sweet.
well, that was what I like. I like the sweet of it. I
They've
like,
been-
But you
It's
still have
I like
all your
experimenting
teeth,
with it.
so
Sprite has been sprawling.
I also
Sprite,
like
sprawling.
Fanta.
Sprawling.
what do you
Sprite.
like?
Fanta.
Fanta?
Yeah.
The pineapple Fanta.
Did you guys get any of the Fantas with when they had like Michael
Yeah, when they had like
Myers
the
and Freddy Fazbear?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
it was like, wow.
I saw those, didn't get them. I was still with the Fanta girls that were always doing the
Don't you
Fanta
wanna
dance.
Fanta?
Yeah,
No,
right.
is
Don't
that
you
like
want a Fanta?
Jaeger,
Fanta?
Jaeger girls?
No, Jaeger girls are way more
Jaeger. Oh my god.
because it's Jaeger.
Fanta girls are?
No, Fanta girls are like teas.
Wasn't Fanta like
Yeah.
something?
Is that
that
what
was.
Jaeger girls are?
Wasn't that what
No, Jaeger girls will give it to you if you have too much
the,
Jaeger.
didn't Fanta like
Jaeger.
start in Germany?
What?
Yeah.
Jaeger?
something.
What? Fanta?
Yeah, Fanta started in
Fanta.
Germany.
Something like
Is it made from gas?
Maybe.
Moving
No,
on.
the Fanta.
Okay.
It's got juice in it.
I like we did that. Oh god.
Okay, so we also watched a movie.
Are you
Sorry.
sure?
Thank
Are you
you for
We
that
sure?
watched the movie.
review.
We watched Backrooms.
Yes, we did.
Latest movie from the I don't know.
That was an A24, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
A24.
It is absolutely an
Kane
A24.
Parsons.
Kane Parsons.
He made this movie as a YouTube short for $500, and A24 picked it up based on that YouTube short, and they remade it for $15 to $20 million.
15 to 20 because they're not sure what they made it for.
I guess it's accounting.
15 to 20.
And to date, it's made $318 million.
So the maximum budget they could have spent on this was what? 20?
You know,
20.
actually, sorry, it says 25. So 15 to 25 is what's
25 million was the most they probably spent on
Yeah.
it.
right. And so in reality, because obviously this is looking at reported numbers, so that's probably including marketing,
Yeah.
where 15 is probably closer to what it actually
Okay,
physically costs.
okay.
costs
And
to
the
make.
director, who's a child,
19 when
19
he
years
started
old.
this. Yeah.
No, he was
He's now-
16 when he.
Well, no, I
first
mean
did
19
the
when he started filming this.
This
but he's
yeah.
now
so
20.
the short, he was
Yes, he's
16 when he
21.
when he did the short.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, so that's the movie. Basically, I'm not even going to give a synopsis.
Yeah.
Let's
how could you?
just
Let's
get
just do
into
some
the
barrel.
rating.
Let's do some barrel ratings.
It's like it's like asking
this is
someone
gonna be
to
so
explain a dog to
easy for
explain
me.
a dog. Asking a
I hope we all have a single number.
One number.
dog. Okay.
She's got
Yeah.
one number.
Oh,
She's going.
You don't have to go.
Because I have, well, yeah.
Don't let these old
I've got like a
fogies.
range, but I
Okay.
don't. There's,
No peer
you'll
pressure.
see.
Okay.
1!
2.
3.
4.
Bam. All right.
Unbelievable how that worked out.
Wow.
I would
So,
say like a 3.7.
Yeah.
all right,
I'm ignoring
Lon, you
Christ.
go first.
I gave it a 4.
Warwick gave it a 1.
Logan gives it a 4.
Mia gives it a 4.
So clearly there's one idiot amongst us. One complete
One that deserves
blithering-
to go to the back.
I will say blithering idiot. Let's hear the blithering
Yeah, we got to start off
idiot
with you.
talk.
I need to hear
I would
what
love
you did
to hear
not.
the blithering
Here we go.
idiot.
I have one word. Skinnamarink.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
Whoa!
This-
Them's fighting words.
No,
That's fighting
this-
words. Oh
this
my
is
God!
exactly like fucking Skinnamarink.
There's
where
nothing
the
like
hype was so great of like how amazing this movie was, how this Wunderkind got picked up, and like to me the $500 that you spent on the short, that's all he could have to me the only place that money was spent was on sets. Like
there was a lot of sets.
There was a lot of sets. I can see 100% where $15 million got spent on that. But like, to me, this had no fucking point. It was so ridiculously stupid. It was, oh my God, I just can't believe at the end of it, like both Dove and I both sat through this, and at the end of it, like the titles were scrolling through, and we're like, what the hell did we just watch? Why did we waste an hour,
That's what my mom
like 2 hours of our life
My mom said
to,
the same
to,
thing.
to watch this shit?
Don't feed into his ego.
It
with
is.
saying that
I can't
anybody
get on that
agreed
level.
with him.
Like I can't go that low.
Don't let him think that somebody
now-
else
It
now-
agrees with him,
so
though.
fucking horrible.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you, Warwick.
I'm crying on the inside.
As
I
a
really am.
Oh, what?
as a Lynchian,
Man.
I was assuming you were going to come into this going, "Oh my God, I found so much depth in this." I'm a little shocked, to be honest.
No, it's not shock. It's idiocy.
No,
He
no, but
clearly
no,
is
but
in
so,
a moral
so
fucking
now
idiocy.
I understand
that-
though. I do understand where he's coming from
It's
because
confusing.
I prepared for this movie.
Yes. You kind of
There
have
are he's got 4 years of shorts
yeah.
and longer forms of this prior to.
Have you ever seen
That's coming
working
up.
shorts? Okay, I thought that's where you were
No.
going with that.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So I did run into somebody online who mentioned,
It's like
you know what?
Cole.
Before you see the movie,
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
you need to see
At
you
least
know,
the first short.
this short, and they mentioned certain ones. Now, the ones they gave like 8 of them, and total was like 3 hours, and I'm like, I ain't got time for that. So I watched, I think it's like 6 of those because most of them were short, like 10, 5-minute shorts. It gave me such a background going into the movie that by the time I finished the movie, I'm like, okay, and I was much
So
happier.
basically, what you're telling me is, for the movie that we're reviewing, I should have spent 6 hours watching.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
I'm glad.
Hold up.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad you
Yeah.
gave it that because that shows me what somebody that has a lower intelligence doesn't understand.
Lower understanding. A lower understanding.
Hold on. I did not
See?
see any of the previous
Sure.
movies.
And he's still
These
like,
little shorts that he did. I didn't know anything about any of that. I knew who the director was, obviously.
Right.
There's a little notoriety around him. And I saw this movie going in cold. I had no idea what it was about. Honestly,
And you saw it in the theater.
and I saw it in the theater, which
So did we.
I think helped out the movie a
Yeah.
little bit
Yes.
because watching it on Plex where it was low res, people walking in front of you in the
And
theater.
there were so
and
many things you
sound.
couldn't catch in it too.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that you degraded yourself there with that. But the point is,
But by the way, my best part in my version of the movie is when 2 people got up. And basically, like filled the entire screen.
nothing takes you out of the moment more than people
Or hearing people
fucking in
laugh.
front
You're
of
like,
you.
Because they're like, why are we watching this shit?
yeah,
No.
no.
So I had none of that previous knowledge that they had. I had none of the negativity that your British culture had. I went into this thing cold, and it was one of those things that I was like, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh, I fucking get it. This is brilliant.
it
By the
takes
end.
a little bit.
How much had you drunk by the time you
About
got
6
that far?
bottles of Russell 10-year. But that's not the point right now. The point is,
So we can go refill.
the point is, it was one of those things that was like, you get past the whole thing, is like, they can reach through the wall. And like, all right, that's
By the way, I
fucking
didn't. Oh my
stupid.
god, I do this all the time. Sorry, just so everyone can see the joy that I
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that.
That is good.
that was your cutaway?
Yeah, and now it's pointless that I've just done this because now I'm going to scan through and I'm going to think this is the start of the review.
So really what we're looking at is some sort of malfunction in your brain that allowed, kind of like your review of the movie. I get it.
I
I get it.
Bad.
Makes
I
so
get
much
it.
sense.
It was so the thing is, it was
Go ahead.
not like one of those, at the end of the movie, you didn't fully understand everything that happened,
That's the point.
right? Because that's the point, is that it's like, you're almost set up for a sequel already.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Right? Because
And
at the end of the
prequels.
whole thing is right, because the whole thing is like you're like there's a storyline with the guy who's like, yeah, we've been filming you in this. How did you get cameras in there? We've been watching you do this, and you're like, how the fuck are you researching this? And then they bring in the whole MRI thing. You're like, so MRI is the whole sequence, the breaking open, and you're like, so many. It sparred discussion
So like that part was
for
the part where
hours.
I saw the links to like Cabin in the Woods, like where in other words it's the here is something that is happening, and the government doesn't understand like these things because he talks about the fact that there's these entry points
yes.
into
That
this
are
world
cropping
that are cropping up.
Yep.
And we don't know what's going on, and so like we're researching it, and that's why they were interested in talking to her that got out.
Yep.
As like well, what did you do? Like how did you get out?
Right.
And so I said I saw like Cabin in the Wood
Okay.
themes to that.
Sure.
And so like maybe I should give it like a 1.3 or something like that.
What did you give it originally?
One.
Was it
One.
Same rating I gave Skinner, by the way.
I was gonna say that's.
But Skinamarink sucked.
Yeah.
This did
That's,
not.
So I kind of, actually, I'll let Mia talk about some of this, but like I kind of get where you're coming from. Like if I didn't do that research that I did, I may have been not skinamarink upset about it, but I may have been more like, what are you trying to do here?
Hold on. I want to hear what you have to
yeah,
say.
let me talk. Like we
I'm
brought her in to
just
talk
saying,
about this
let me
movie.
preface this by saying I didn't do any of that research.
I know.
I also hated Skinamarink,
Yeah.
But his
and I
brain is so
love
small.
this movie.
It's so small.
And
It's
I
so
love
confined
this
like a
movie
room
because
that just can expand itself.
I
a
got the
back
feeling.
room.
Yes.
I got the feeling of the endless maze, but then when they tied in the MRI thing at the end, you're like, I get that. I get the whole
What do you
explain
get?
your memories. It was a memory that
Yeah.
wasn't exact.
Well, I mean,
So-
There was
I get
that
the
whole thing.
So-
Like then they showed her even sending it
I'll
there.
let
She's
her
not a
speak
memory.
to the previous stuff because she watched probably all of the Backrooms
I'm
stuff
handing
on
over.
YouTube
Yes.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
we will
I'm
be,
taking my attention.
we will be quiet.
I'm
Yes,
taking
we're
the
gonna-
attention from work and giving
I'm
it
gonna
to
keep
you.
drinking while this is going on.
So I remember seeing the first Backrooms thing, not right when it came out, but like a year or two later.
The
Like the
YouTube
very
version.
first YouTube
Okay.
original. And I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite thing, so I was like, oh, I kind of tell that it's most of it's CGI, and you can tell the editing wasn't that good, but I still
Yeah.
really liked it. And I got into his he did another little short series where it was you're in a mall, like a closed down mall, and this guy's running away from a giant statue that rolls after him, and like all this. I just got into more like his other stuff to try and like get a more sense of who he is as like a director.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think I don't remember much of like the originals when I watched this movie because it had been years since I'd seen it. So I went into this movie thinking, at first I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Like at the beginning of the movie, like you said, it was okay, kind of generic, getting into therapist or
course.
whatever. And then I
They had to
started.
set it up. They had to
They had to
set
set
up the
it up,
story.
of course, but I liked how in depth he went and then kind of twisted it into your mind to try and get you to like get confused at the same time. So
Right.
I liked that sense of it. I liked how they reused the original guy for all of it. He directed most of it. He did the music of the background, all of it, which I really liked because they don't do that with a lot of movies anymore.
No, they
like
change it up.
especially with FNAF, they
Yeah.
changed up so much with FNAF.
Oh, good analogy.
Right.
For those that
'cause-
don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Because with that, they changed the entire storyline. Scott Cawthon barely had much to do with it, So that I'm glad they did what they did with Backrooms, but I really liked how they didn't use the original monster from Backrooms because I I liked the sense of getting more of you get to see the character more instead of original. Like the original monster is harder to manage. Like your brain, you don't understand it as much as
What's
you
the,
would.
what's the name of the original
It's
monster?
called the bacteria monster.
Bacteria? Okay, so I have not seen any of the
Yes.
YouTube
So
videos.
it's
So
this
who's the
tall-
original monster?
It's a tall black figure, really skinny. It's kind of got like
Like
wires, kind of like black wires. It's
Yeah.
really interesting. It's a really interesting character, but it's in the original. You can barely tell what it is. And I like how they moved on to something more in depth, especially with matching a character. I
yeah,
think that adds more to
Captain.
the psychological
Jack.
factor of it as well, because how did he get so close to the monster? Why is the monster him? Like all these questions pop up. And I like that more than, well, why is there just a black figure?
Yeah.
I like the connection more to the character. I think
Not
that was
being
awesome.
African American.
No.
The original figure was just all black.
It was,
It
yeah.
was like a draw.
It is
Like-
a
like-
literal. It is like a
the
twig.
New Zealand rugby team.
If you
Just
draw,
all
if you
Great ad,
draw,
Logan. Great ad.
if you literally just draw the body of a stick figure and then add really long arms and then like a camera-like face, that's what it looks like.
So,
like
so to
like
kind of go along.
Slender Man?
Like no.
No.
Like
So
it's literally just
it's
The tower
arms
guy.
and
Oh,
Like
with the
Tarman.
speaker heads.
Speaker Man.
like a
Yes,
camcorder.
What
Yes.
the fuck was that guy's name?
Siren Head?
Siren Head.
Siren
Yes.
Head. Wow.
That's
Siren Head.
that's
Very similar, but not the same.
without the one. If it's just one siren.
Yeah, sure.
So
But it's very different.
yeah, the thing one of the shorts which really did it for me was it's literally I think it's like 3 or 4
Yeah,
minutes
it's
long, and it's this guy walking through the back rooms, and he's got his camcorder, and all of a sudden he hears somebody say, "Oh, oh," and so then he's like, "Okay," and he starts trying to find, and he's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And then you hear help or whatever, and he's wiggling his way through, and then all of a sudden he finally starts to see something, but the way he did it was he's so far away you can't tell what it is, and all of a sudden you hear him, you hear the guy just go, "Oh my God, that's not a person. That's not a person. That's not a person." And he takes off running, and the thing starts chasing him. But like, so there's certain things like I think. Well, I'll send you the clips. But like, if you watch those, like going into it, I was hoping to see that they didn't bring that into the movie.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where I'm just like, okay, there's like this lore behind
It's
it
so
that
many
he put so
levels.
much. The kid was like 16 when he
16
started
when he
this,
start, or
and
yeah.
19 when he makes a a $15 million
And if you've seen
movie,
his
and-
interviews, he is insanely intelligent. Like he's got like the mind. I can't even explain it. Like I watched one of his interviews where he was explaining how he said everything in the movie is intentional. So if you noticed in one of the scenes where when Clark's running back from like getting chased, he goes to the wall and it's not, the entrance is there and it's
like
moved
moved.
over.
Yeah.
He said that's intentional because the Backrooms is constantly learning and constantly trying to replicate the
Yeah.
outside, and because the outside is changing so much, the Backrooms is also trying to change with it, and sometimes things shift.
But
And
then
the world
Which
but,
makes
but,
sense.
But then
That's
how
why
was he
things don't
then?
make sense.
But then how was he able
Because
to put?
because at that point they knows most about Clark, and I think that's where it gets the most confusing because we don't know how many people have been in there before because there's the other still life, which the random guy and then the guy in the wheelchair.
Mhm.
Who are those people? Who else have been in here? Are those people that the hazmat suit people have seen?
And
You know,
you can
you don't
eat them.
know.
Yes.
That was a bizarre.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was gross. But I think
And he was so excited. And you can eat them.
You can eat them.
It's just like,
Here, have
it
some.
was so gross.
Yeah.
But I
Looked
think
like rice. Could have
the
been rice.
way that in my mind, what I thought was Clark's been in there the longest and he's most known. So I think because he's not outside as much, the Backrooms isn't learning as much from him anymore. And so that's why I'm starting to think that because Mary was in there now, maybe it'll keep learning and maybe things will shift again.
Well, which is clear. By the end of the movie, they showed that Mary was the one that was there, but not clear, not a
right,
correct
exactly.
definition of her, but it was a
Right.
copy
So
of her.
So I'm sorry. I
Go ahead.
I want you to check. So very much in the same vein that we talked about. It's funny that we did these two things together. In the Mouth of Madness, obviously 4 weeks apart.
What are you talking about?
It was recent. It was
When did we
while.
talk about that? 4 weeks? That's so long ago.
In the Mouth of Madness. So the very fact that the monster character was the Jack,
Clark.
Captain Clark, because obviously the guy's
Jack
Clark.
Sparrow.
Yeah. Captain Clark. Now, did Clark pick that character because it was in the back room, or did the Backrooms take on that character because Clark is now, kind of like integrated into the back room? Like, if Clark hadn't been in the back room, it wouldn't have been the Captain Clark character.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, but the other
Has to
thing
be.
is there are so many entities you never know. Like there are mimics, so maybe it was originally a completely different looking monster, and because Clark was in there and he's the first person they've seen in a while, maybe it just mimicked him. And it's
100%, because otherwise it wouldn't have come up with the
And
character
then
that
they
looks just
see-
like him in a pirate costume.
yeah, and I think it's also because of how much the backroom starts to learn, the monster also learns. And that's why he was able to talk to it and like try and get it to understand we don't have to change, like because he thinks in his mind that's his monster. He thinks that that's him. It's not. It's just trying to learn from him, and that's why I think another thing is like when it took a bite of him, maybe that could make it understand more of him if it ate if it ate all of him. You don't know. That's the whole thing. Is like there's so much mystery to it.
But I guess the problem I have with that though is it's like so. For Clark, the Captain Clark character wasn't an evil character.
No, because it's him. He thinks it's him.
So
You're saying it's not evil?
No.
He doesn't think it is.
Right,
because he thinks he's not evil.
But why would the monster take that as the persona that it's going to use to kind of like be Clark? And so okay, so I'm going to continue down that same vein. Like again, we established that these portals are opening up everywhere.
Yeah.
So, is this Clark's portal?
Could be.
Yes. So,
Probably.
So-
because sorry,
No, go
I'm
ahead.
just going to
keep going. Keep going.
So because the reason why I was thinking that it must be
Mhm.
is because then why would Mary see Captain Clark? Because clearly that's the Backrooms is taken on
I see
Clark's
where you're coming.
manifestation of a character.
Mhm.
It doesn't know Mary as
But
well.
see,
because
that's
Yeah.
the thing, though.
Just entered.
She
Right,
entered.
right.
She entered into Clark's portal.
She
Right, but
entered
that's what I
his
mean.
Yes.
portal.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
so the way that I interpret it, so the other thing is in those other viewings of the YouTube videos, they explain how the MRI company comes about.
Yeah.
They were originally an MRI company, and they were just doing R&D, and it stumbled upon, holy shit, we just created literally a portal. Now this portal, then they figured suddenly the storage is endless.
Mhm.
Now we're talking like they go in there and it's the back rooms and they're just like, oh my god, we could sell this as storage,
Yeah.
and it's not affecting anybody
'Cause
around
it's
us. Yeah, and so then now all of a sudden they're like, oh well, we could start, and they show
And they
even
show,
they
like,
hit,
yeah.
they have like slideshows and stuff.
It's a lot.
I'll send you the list of them, but it's great to see that because that like I'm like, oh okay, and then when I went and watched the movie, I was like, okay, it made more sense, right? But
Okay.
but it was nice to see because they were basically saying that this thing is growing exponentially.
Mhm.
Well, that growth has to bump into something, and so now that's why you're starting to see this in
In the real.
Clark's, real world. Like all of a sudden he's seeing a door that he's getting charged, for energy because
Yeah.
it's bumping into him and it's stealing energy from him. It went way deeper than I thought for the kid being 19, 20 years old. Like he put a lot of thought into this. Like I was kind of
Yeah,
shocked.
Because all we got in the original, it was just a 4chan post. It was like of this random broken down like Sears or something, and they were like, "Oh, what happens if you no clip through the?"
Notice she's like Sears.
Like, what
grew
is
up on
that?
Sears.
It's
Fly by night company.
Some company with
they
an
like
S.
took a random picture of it, and they're like, "What happens if you randomly like no clip through the wall, and like this is where you end up?" Like, and then he took that idea and continued it on with his YouTube, which I think for taking a singular picture and like a 4-sentence thing, I
Right.
think that's an insane.
So the thing, so now you're talking about the thing I love about like how you're talking about this is clipping.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's such a
It's a gamer,
it's a game
right?
thing. That,
Yeah.
Again, unless you play games.
Yeah, it means you're phasing through.
Right.
Something, just like anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like there's always the problem like I played DF2 and there's always the big issue was like you'd always find on certain maps that there were certain places where
you could just go through. Yeah.
reverse into a room
Right.
that no one else could see you, but you still could shoot out.
Which
Yeah.
which also I think that also ties into the scene with Kat when she sees him on one side but he can't see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
to her, saying,
references
"Tell me."
like
It's like,
that.
what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and that also explains why so many of the objects are partially
Right.
through
Mhm.
the wall.
Yeah.
That was total video game stuff.
Yeah.
The fact that chairs and couches were
Right.
like half sunken into the ground, it's like the glitch.
Yeah.
But
You
but
know?
so they talk about and I can't remember like, who was they talking about whether it was the guy the doctor guy at the end, but like where the like actually I think it was Clark was talking about it like this is where all the kind of forgotten memories
Yeah.
go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's like they don't just disappear.
They're still there.
They
right.
go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Exactly.
this is where they go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My question is why is everything down
Well, not
that's the
everything
funny
was.
thing.
Not
They
everything
just
was.
showed in the movie it was just that first level. In a bunch of his other things, they show different levels. Like there's a pool level where
Yeah.
it's just
They
all
showed that in this
pools.
movie, I think, where they
Well,
went to
there's
the pool
even
level.
deeper levels where it's
Yeah.
a water park, like an indoor
Yeah.
water park, and then there's another one there's this hotel in an airport in the UK somewhere where it's literally just 2 walls and a ceiling and then like grass on the bottom and it's just like windows. That's another level. Like there's so many levels to it that you can't fit it all into one movie, which is why he did all of his YouTube shorts. But I like what he did do with this because it really showed the first portion of it.
Yeah.
It really gives you the.
There
I
will be
think
more
that he did a
movies.
way better job of taking an idea and putting it to the big screen
Mhm.
and letting it be expandable versus like the FNAF. Like I
Yeah.
felt like FNAF they did not do it.
No.
Second movie was pretty good.
It was a little bit
It was
better.
better,
maybe.
FNAF
but
sucked because
it
they did
wasn't
not
really
give you the same
Yeah.
feeling.
But
But-
so like for that, my thing was they took a concept and they Hollywoodized it.
Yes.
And
yeah.
I think that's what messed with it.
And,
A lot.
and I think to give this guy credit, it's like clearly A24
Gave him.
basically gave him carte blanche.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
You started it. Go ahead.
I want to do it the way
That
way
he
I
wants it.
want to do it.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is, it's maybe if I had pre-watched some of the other ones.
I'll send you the
That's
stuff
another
'cause
thing,
that
like-
helps.
It helps, but
But-
you shouldn't have to see them.
No,
Yeah.
and that
No.
would be my problem.
And I didn't see them, and this is the point.
Right.
I didn't see any of this stuff. I
Lon just
didn't
wants to
know
say it's
anybody
better.
in that stuff. What?
I
What?
said, Lon just wants to say he's better.
No. Well, better than him, yes.
But you'll support just the Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. But it's delicious, just not worth the price. But there was one scene in the movie that really defined the entire premise. And that's when they showed the little girl's house with the newspapers on the windows, and then they kept going
That's-
down.
That's Mary, right?
Yeah,
Mary.
that was
That's
Mary.
correct.
And then the next level was the same house with just a little difference. And the next level was the same house with just the paper was
More
gone,
difference, yeah.
but the sunken floor, the couch was a little bit sunken in the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
And then next level was a little bit more degraded. And they showed each degradation of each level of her thought. So like by the time you thought, here's the memory, here's what it is now.
Yes.
It's a blank
Especially
room
how
with a
much
bigger door.
her
There-
psychological has deteriorated.
Right.
And there's even speculation that, because if you notice in the beginning, the mom and the daughter are perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, the mom's got, newspapers on
Right,
the windows.
mom was
And then
so
in the
there's
psychic
speculation
ward-
that maybe the mom had stumbled into the back
They
rooms,
think that
and so
her
that
house was part of it, or she found
She's like
something
a
in her
portal.
house.
It could have been, but the point
that's
is
why they did
that scene told you everything you need to know about
Yeah.
the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
Is
it
that
just
it's
keeps
a
going,
memory
you know.
of a memory?
Oh.
It's a Xerox of a Xerox
Yep.
of a Xerox.
And well, the funny thing is, there is, of course, this movie's not without its own.
Horse?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Monkey?
No, they're basically people were upset because the guy
Full
that
frontal
played
nudity.
Captain Jack.
Captain Clark.
Captain Clark.
Clark.
Jesus Christ, I wanted to call him Captain Jack. Captain
I'm
Clark
enjoying
was the guy that also played in
Alien
Alien,
Romulus.
Romulus. So he
The
played.
tall 7-foot guy. He used to be
Yeah.
a
Oh,
player.
the
So
guy-
he
yeah,
played-
yeah, okay.
Now,
The
so
actor,
obviously
he-
that's
okay.
a African American man.
Yeah.
It's a white kid that plays that part. So people were upset because they're like, "Is that blackface?"
No,
I was like,
it's
"Really?
not.
Come on."
Wait, what?
Yes.
You didn't sing like,
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, but yeah, so I feel like it's one of those things where people are just no matter what. they're
Yeah,
not gonna
there's
happy,
going to be
but-
some.
Well, and a bunch of people had mixed feelings about it because of how in depth it went, but also how confusing it was. Like there were
It-
so
it
many
was.
mixed reviews on it.
But again, that
All you need to pay attention to for that one scene that showed that.
And I like, and
you
everyone,
understood the movie.
that analogy where he said it's like asking someone who's never seen a dog to draw a dog. You know,
Right.
They're gonna get some things right, but not everything.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of it.
Another thing, and you see that over and over.
You see that, yeah.
They hit that over and over
Mhm.
with the fact that you saw the woman who had the double-breasted suit, who had like 30 faces in one. 'cause they
Well,
couldn't-
that's a completely other thing. Is
What?
that's Clark's wife,
Uh,
and
Yeah.
it's
She
another.
had to tell me that. I was like,
It's supposed to be
I
a
didn't
picture of
catch
his wife. You see a picture of him and his wife. At one point, she has red hair
Oh, that's right, because he cut off the hair.
because he cut out the hair and gave it to Mary as well. So that's a whole thing,
He ripped it off.
right?
Yeah.
So, but that's another thing is people were speculating that Clark actually killed her, and her head shaking back and forth is why she has so many eyes because that's his last depiction of her. But also because when he went to her house that one time in the night,
yeah,
You don't see anything. the blinds are still open. There's no lights
If she was
on.
dead, why would he do
Maybe he fled to the the store and that's why he's living there. And maybe he didn't actually get kicked out. Maybe he's actually psycho and that's why he had to go to therapy and that's why his therapist. There's so many theories about it.
And the other thing is, if you notice too, what happened is right before the Captain Clark
Comes and get.
shows up,
Yeah.
that character runs to the corner and
Yeah,
starts
she's
screaming.
freaking
She
out.
takes off because
He
she's
also
afraid
chokes
of.
out Mary
Yeah.
before to try and get her
Something
unconscious.
happened, that character, that creature.
And he said they have no feelings, so how is she afraid of it? You know,
Right.
because that's what that's how he automatically depicted her. The Backrooms depicted
And
her.
it didn't
that way.
listen to her when he said, "Turn the light off."
Yeah,
Which
he
Oh,
was.
we've tried this before, right? Like,
Because of the fact that it's about his memory.
It's all him, right? And
Yeah.
that's the last
Not
depiction
her
of her is her
actual-
trying to run away from him and all this stuff. She's afraid of him, and so I think that was a really good theory, and I liked how before that too, right when she sees all the paintings and all the stuff that he's done,
Right.
and then Captain Clark comes in and he starts choking her out to try and get her
Right.
to relax.
Right.
You know,
And that was the whole thing.
So do you think when Mary went in there, she suddenly, like, that she remembered her childhood?
no.
no, it just
the-
automatically takes up. You know how it's it's like an MRI machine. It's a giant MRI machine. It takes a scan of your brain no matter what stage you're in.
Which is why
What?
the people in the suits.
Oh, they're wearing suits because they don't want they don't want it to scan them.
So
and-
those people at one point that eventually bring her in to take her in,
Mhm.
those are, and the rumor is that it's lead-lined suits.
Yeah.
So the MRI stuff's not going to bother them. So it can't get their
Their
thoughts and
memories
their
and all their
memories
stuff.
and things. So it's only people that go in there without these
Right.
suits on, and that's why
Mhm.
it was Clark's stuff because he's
He's
wide
the
open.
only
Yeah,
one
and
that's
he's been in there
there
the
that's been-
longest. So then
right,
all this stuff's like, hey,
You
let's
go
just
in there
change this.
without a suit, not knowing what's going
Right,
on.
exactly, and that's why it immediately
I thought
took
it
his.
was Monsters, Inc.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they just, as long as you laughed, you were fine.
Wow. Just, you know what I mean? Wow.
Yeah, there's many layers to this that if I hadn't seen those first, I probably would have liked it. I probably wouldn't have given it the number.
I did cry like an onion.
Oh, really?
It also has many layers.
Like an ogre.
Like an ogre. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
even
just,
though I went into it seeing some of them,
yeah, she knew way
but
more about it than I
I
did.
didn't remember all of them like in detail. So I went back and watched them after I saw the movie, and then I rewatched it again,
That one.
and that really
It's not
helped
a
as
person.
well.
But I didn't see it.
You don't have to.
I'll send
I
you
think that
those.
you also
And I
don't have
still
to
got
because
the
you still can
concept.
understand it, right? And I think that's the.
It's just
beauty
going
of
to
the
deepen
movie.
it more for you then.
It'll deep.
It might
gets
make you
deep.
change yours from a 1 to like a 2,
Right.
2.5, but
It gets very deep though.
But the thing is, I understood the whole concept by the end of it. Like I said, that one scene where they showed the
Oh, yeah.
one girl's room and degrading the memory, you understood the whole concept.
Mhm.
That it's a memory. Whatever it is taking your memory, but it's repeating it so many times it degrades it
Yep.
to nothing.
Yep.
Dealing with any AI imagery, you know that when you say one thing, by
Yeah.
the time you say something else,
Yeah.
So-
it degrades everything else.
and to play into that, there's one of the episodes on YouTube. It explains all of that in a slide deck,
Mhm.
which is hilarious, and it shows you. It's like, hey, this is what we found, and here's normal storage. Here's where we're at, and then it just starts growing and growing. And so
Right.
that's what I think is happening is as it grows, it's doing that replication
Right.
as best as it can. But
Which is
it's
also
with
difficult.
limitations.
Correct.
Which makes it limit
Yes.
its
Well, that's
description.
another thing is what happens when it's trying to remember. Like if people move into the back rooms, like they have houses and all this storage, is the back rooms going to remember the back rooms, or is
So-
it going to remember the outside? And if it tries to remember itself, is that going to glitch it out? Is that going to cause something to
to
happen?
expand on that too, that was their
point.
original intention as the MRI company was, holy shit, we have all this expansion now.
Yeah.
So we've got storage. So they were talking about originally having trucks drive into this
Yeah, they
thing
had
and
like
drop stuff
Metra
off.
and everything.
They were going to have
It was
buildings inside of it because
yeah.
now we just found this like it's
infinite
like a
void.
infinite space that they could.
But so is it infinite? But it's someone's memories, right? So
Well, they didn't know that.
They
So
didn't know that
that's
at
the
the
thing.
time.
This was just a company that, as an MRI company, they suddenly found this and they go, holy shit, we got all this space. Let's start filling it with shit, right? Oh, he's out. Good.
yeah,
Oh, I'm blanking. Oh, shit.
I know as well.
All right. Well, good. So, anyway,
Yeah,
no, we've got a little bit. I know. I'm going down soon. We're just like the backers. We should probably end it.
We should end it.
'Cause I don't know when everyone
This
else
can go
died.
pretty deep.
It goes.
Yeah.
It does.
This
I
everything.
don't know if you want to talk about it.
Wow.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. We'll cut this one short, but
Yeah. So maybe I'll rewatch it. Maybe I'll watch some of the shorts and rewatch it again, and maybe we'll do a short of the shorts.
There you go. It's a pretty deep concept.
To kind of, I don't want to look at the USB end. I'll just be looking at it.
there you go.
Is it dead? It's
getting
It's
there.
not dead yet.
Huh?
Oh, I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I don't need to go on the card. But I still thought that was.
I'll send you the link. To
It
that,
was
but
2 hours of my life that
I-
I'm not going to get back.
I just think you missed the overall concept. They're intelligent about the concept. They knew about it. I didn't, but I got it. I understood it.
I think what
know
you're
they
saying
were
is you
going
actually need to be less intelligent,
for. No.
and then you just accept it. Otherwise, if you're smart, you need to see the backstory in order
of the back rooms.
of the back rooms in order to get it. So I should go their route.
Yeah, that's what you should do. You missed it
I
otherwise.
think you and Doug should
Us
see it and
less-
then go rewatch it and go.
Us less intelligent people figured it out ahead of time, but
Yes.
you go ahead and look back at the stuff.
Like God, what was the? I'm trying to think what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to
I'm
think.
trying to think when I'm lost.
I'm lost and I can't find myself. But it's like somehow like when you're dumb, it's like it's easier to understand things. I think
That's what you're trying to
I think that's wrong.
Who's me?
Anyway, thank you everyone. Obviously you missed some of the sound. Fortunately,
sorry about
Hopefully you heard it at least through one of our microphones. But
Yeah.
so anyway, if you made it this long, because we're well over an hour, so
Oh shit!
hour and eight.
yes. This is what happens when Mia comes. We always talk.
Way to
a lot.
go, fucking Mia.
It's all her
It's all
fault.
my fault. I'll take the blame.
Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you for Mia guest starring. Come
Thank
back in
you.
anytime. I'm sure your dad can tell you what movies we're watching. If there's something you like, you're always welcome.
And for clearly supplying us with a higher educated value than your father.
I would like to say that you actually like kind of like level up your
Yeah.
dad, but in reality, he's at such a
She's
low level.
already leveled up above
You know,
you,
it's
yes.
He's bringing you down.
yeah. It's like they always say like something about boats and leveling all boats and
Boats
stuff.
and hose?
Oh,
No.
whatever. Anyway,
Alright.
we're gonna die in his one. Thank you everyone.
Could it be like a Mia Lynch and then us? So two of us with Mia Lynch as a. Would that
think
be
so.
a thing? Would that?
It might be an
Well, I'll just
improvement.
get drunk
Right.
on the corner and you guys talk
You'd
with
be
her.
her DD.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
No, she'll be my DD, but she'll also do the talking.
Oh,
There you
She'll
go.
do the hard work.
Anyway,
Alright.
Anyway,
thank you all.
I just fucked up your hand. So sorry.
Wow. Love you
Okay.
too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. See you again soon.
thanks for joining that train wreck.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on social media.
Oh, shit.
What did you do?
What happened?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Okay. Let's just continue. Ignore him.
Everyone for joining us.
Like-
On another. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like,
I would. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey, follow us on social media. This is right here.
I'm gonna do like 5 million takes.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Be sure to follow us on social media.
Feeling good about this one.
What's the matter with that? What's the matter
I
with
said
that one?
feeling good about this one.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing was
Nothing.
wrong with it.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing for
I
it.
don't know.
I'm pointing to.
Pointing does nothing. This is a social
but
media.
you see it on
it's all-
different lines. and
yes,
so I'm like,
but do you
I'm
know where
pointing-
the lines actually are?
By the way, no one can see you because there's a big logo right
Yeah,
here.
I
That's
know.
the
They can
point.
hear me, though.
No,
We
they
did that on
can't.
purpose.
Lynch.
We're
over here.
gonna
Nobody listens.
cut that out.
Who the fuck is Logan Lynch? Who names
Best.
himself
That sounds like a made-up name to
Doesn't
me.
it though? Amen.